And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Airport CEO. Alright, I've started closing all my general aviation stuff, and I've turned off general aviation here. I'm waiting for this guy to go away, because I want to use this area for moving small planes, because small planes are really choking up this runway over here. And it's causing problems. My big craft cannot get pushed back while there's a plane's coming down here. So as soon as a plane leaves this area, it seems to allocate the entire path, and the plane just sits here and sits here and sits here. So I want an alternate way for planes to these small planes to get in and out, and the best way to do that is to do it over here. And so I am in the process of moving all these guys. Okay, so the avgas fuel truck, go to vehicles. I'm going to sell this guy. Okay. As you can see, I have radically increased the number of baggage trucks I have. Like, huge increase. That was because I just could not keep up. Plus, if we go to staff here, ramp agents, you can see I have 35 ramp agents now. Yeah, I had to radically increase ramp agents as well. You need so many of these ramp agents. Let's get some security officers. You're a good person to hire. Your service skill is nil. So I'm going to hire you, not you. How about you, not you, and not you? There, this one's finally closed. I can close this. I'm going to turn this off of general aviation. And I'm going to start deconstructing all this stuff over here. I built a bigger tower over here. Like a giant tower, so I can destroy this one up here. It's kind of in the way. Close it. There we go. Marked for demolition, marked for demolition. Now, each one of these I've got to sort of do by hand. One more. There we go. And as far as contractors go, I've swapped out my numbers here. I'm on Blue Build Construction Limited. I want to deploy like 12 more. Because if we go to economy, accepted contracts, contractors, this one, I get 141 contractors. Hourly fee is $450 somehow. I don't know how that works. The one that we were on, the highway here, was $960 per hour. So our contractors are costing us less money, half almost, and we have more of them available. I've also done the same thing for fuel. If we go to aviation fuel, the offered contracts, we were using nature fuel. This is one we had, and we were being sold. The Jet A is really where my concentration goes, because we go through a lot of that. We weren't going through very much avgas. That really didn't concern me. The Jet A, it was costing us 43 cents per liter. Well, we were selling it at 70 cents. If we go to fees, jet fuel, we're selling at 70 cents. So we're still making money, but we could have made more money. So if we go to offered contracts or accepted contracts, I've switched it to Fuel and Go, which sells it to us for 17 cents per liter. So we are making more, like way more, on our fuel resupply than we were. In other news, they have added the new build just went live, and they've added aircraft catering, aircraft cleaning, and de-icing to the game. So they call it the turnaround update. And yeah, we are able to offer all of those now. And we have a bunch more check-in desks. You know, I want to get this done sooner rather than later. So let's just deploy all. I want to get this done because I need some more check-in desks. So let's go to desks. Check-in desk. We're gonna space these out a little bit. Do 1, 2, 3. Think that should work. Maybe even number 4 probably wouldn't be so wise. Probably gonna need more passenger agents. So let's just make sure we have a good supply of these. You're just sort of average all the way down the line. It's hard for me to reject any given person. If I see somebody that has really good stats, I usually hire them because it's a rare thing. I also want to destroy that and that. Those are in the wrong place. I'm gonna take out all of this as well. What happened here? That's new. Not sure what happened right there. I kind of want to leave the runway. We can upgrade it first. As far as money goes, we're not doing too bad. We're actually making money right now because we're getting the money back from destroying these things. So it's a nice little trade-off there. So in the end, one thing we could do to better this system, and I'm on the fence about it, is we could have landing over here and taking off over here. And that would pretty much move the flow of traffic in one direction. So big planes can take off here. We'd have to extend this, of course, to 800 meters. I switched everything over to metric just because some things in the game, even setting it to metric, some things in the game still weren't metric. Like this. This was in gallons, and the fuel trucks were in liters. So it was really confusing. So I just move everything over, and we have tons of contractors now. How's our sales doing? Here is fine. Oh, here is really fine. We are really pushing a lot of people through here. So I would like... This is going to be our takeoff. Ooh, we might need to switch the directionality here. We might have to destroy the runway. We might have to. That would make me sad. Just because it would be kind of a shame. Well, we could still make it work. We just have to taxi them all the way down here. Yeah, we're very profitable right now because we're destroying stuff. That will catch up to us, I assure you. See how this guy's waiting right here? What is he waiting for? Why is he stopped? Well, it's because this plane wants to take off. So if we had this directionality moving in one direction, that wouldn't happen because this guy would be going in, you know, the flow would be from left to right. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Let's just, we're gonna close it and demolish, yes. I'm sorry, but it's gonna have to be done. Okay, the other thing we could do is get rid of some of this. I mean, eventually, yeah, we're gonna want to expand out. I really wish I could really redesign this. But we don't have the money to take advantage of all of this. Like, one idea I had, once we have the money and all the land, one idea I had was to have the starting terminal with all the check-in desks and all of that, you know, sort of back in, you know, smack in the middle, right in here, right? And then have stairs going down where all the security is, and then have, you know, areas going to a terminal with stairs coming up into something like this rectangle here, like a stairwell right up, and that would come up into the thing, and that would give us way more space around it to actually deal with passengers and all that kind of stuff. So you'd have little islands of terminals that you would be able to wrap, or you know, lots and lots of stands around, and then the medium ones wouldn't be so bad. The only problem with the medium is you have to have that second floor. You have to have this if you want to use jetways. Of course, you don't have to use jetways, but it helps. One of the other things I found is something that's kind of needed is each medium stand, you really need a baggage truck and a baggage belt loader for each stand, because it's guaranteed that the plane landing is going to need baggage, and if you have one on each, it'll help immediately be able to take the baggage away, and then, you know, another truck will come by with putting baggage in. Because a lot of the time when a baggage cart got stuck, I sort of really paid attention to it. It was when the baggage unloading was never done, but the baggage loading was sitting here ready to load, and it can't load until it unloads. And because this thing is sitting here, it had issues. So having enough baggage trucks, which is why I've got so many, having enough of them really helps. Okay, this thing is gone, so let's get a runway, and we are going to slap that in right in here. And I can't really expand it or do anything like that with it yet. Ideally, I would be able to expand this. That's really what I want to do. Be able to, you know, build this up and have a lot more here. We may end up trying that. It's sort of a work in progress. How I get all this stuff working. See, no available check-in desks. We need build queue. Let's build queue. Build queue. Now we need to apply baggage. There we go. What happened here? Oh, haha. Let's do baggage, escalator down, and page down, and that puts us right in line with the baggage. Interesting that MP803 doesn't need baggage. If we look at our flight planner. MP803, I don't see it here. Let's go to Wednesday. Oh, I'm not seeing it. Of course, there's a lot of numbers here, and my brain is not really adept at picking out a single number in a sea of numbers. Or are we building the runway? Can we build the runway, please? I mean, I could, if I had the space, I could have did this a little bit better. I could have did that. It was horrible, horrible English. Okay, these guys are working hard. That's gonna take a hot minute for that to finish. So you can see these things jump right away. Right away, they're gonna jump into baggage unloading. And that really helps, taking care of that right away. And I've moved all of my fuel to these larger fuel trucks because some of these planes take an enormous amount of fuel. Like you can see the fuel level going up little bits at a time. It's crazy. We're actually making a pretty good amount of money just in fuel. Like, look at that, 10 grand in fuel sales, 11 grand just in fuel sales when one of these planes parks. Yeah, I'm working on the solution here, guys. Don't you fret. Still people waiting. I haven't figured out the secret to the bus stops yet. These are all good. Let's check operations. Janitor. 33 jobs? Are you kidding me? Do we have any more ramp agents available? I mean, how about you? Just reject everybody else. Good lord. Janitor. You, and you. Not you and not you. Passenger service agents. Oh, you're well-rounded. So are you and you. You can't handle stress. I don't know. You know, the traits are in there. I don't know if they're actually functional or not. The other thing I need is security officers. Let's hire you. Oh, Lord. Hire you and you. Because I want to open another one of these eventually. Yeah, I know the runway thing. We want to upgrade towards south, 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 south. So there's an 800 meter runway right there. Now this is going to be takeoff only. Okay. We're gonna oh yeah, we need to upgrade it to asphalt. Actually, we're gonna upgrade it to concrete. Hey, contract successfully completed. Nice. Let's get another one. Although this is such a tiny quick stop. How about the quick stop? Okay, so this is gonna allow medium, and I would like. Let's see if we can't entry and exit we're going to use concrete. So, like, right in here. And we have to do one down here. We have to have another one. We don't have to have a super fancy one, though. I would like to maybe put it up here, just in case I need it. I don't want it blocking. Because this is going to be departure only, so we should never have planes coming down here and coming back. So, are we lined up? This is the question. We may not be lined up because there's a little bit more space over here than over here. So, maybe I should quickly, before they build that, do this. This, and then go straight across and tie it in. And then I want taxiway. I'm not sure what the difference is between asphalt and concrete taxiways. I don't know if the planes can move faster on them. I honestly, I have no idea if there's a difference. But let's say, oh no, that's the wrong. There's a difference in money, of course. So this is departure only, medium aircraft, no general aviation. Larger, oh, I can't wait to see what they have in store for larger aircraft. I'm just thinking, like, if I want to expand this in any way, that's going to be very, very hard to do. I mean, I could expand that. Let's see what that would take. Aircraft stand. So that would be right there. So that would leave not much room for a terminal over here. Okay, are my constructor due? Oh, there they are. Oh, they built this one already. Yay. So this is going to be in. Yeah, see, missing runway entry or exit. They need 2 of these, as far as I can tell. They need 2 of these, regardless of what status they have. All right. Well, let me build that up, and we can come back once these guys have built and try to eke out a little bit more profit out of our airport. But until next time, I'll see you. See you next time.